Is there anything new on the Russia development? Because I understand probably by the minute there are things happening.
I think it's going well. I think it's a tough situation that we're in. You know, I inherited a mess from him in so many ways, whether it's the wall or the economy or anything you want to talk about. It's tough. This was a very tough one. Ukraine, Russia. It should have never happened. It would have never happened, but it did. And we have to see what we can do to save a lot of lives and to stop paying billions and billions of dollars also. It's a massive amounts of money. $350 billion we've spent on that. And we're going to try and do something about that. But more importantly, right now, you have a lot of people dying. You're losing probably 2,000 people a week in shooting soldiers, Russian and Ukrainian, and whatever we can do to stop it, we're trying to do that.
Are you speaking to Putin in the last days or hours personally?
Well, I don't want to say it, but we are dealing with him, and I think it's going reasonably well. It's a very complex situation. You know, it's a bloody, terrible war, and I do think it's going well. As you know, we have a ceasefire agreement with the Ukrainian group, and we are trying to get that with Russia too. And I think thus far it's gone okay. We'll know a little bit more on Monday, and that'll be hopefully good.
I'm not understating the complexity of all this, but as a candidate, you said you would have this war settled in 24 hours.
Well, I was being a little bit sarcastic when I said that. I would. What I really mean is I'd like to get it settled, and I think I'll be successful.
What's the plan if Putin doesn't agree to a ceasefire?
Bad news for this world because so many people are dying. But I think he's going to agree. I really do. I think I know him pretty well, and I think he's going to agree. It's
been a tumultuous week with confusion over tariffs, with the financial markets. A lot of regular people don't understand tariffs and how they work.
Well, they're a beautiful thing.
Can you explain for people who aren't really plugged into this, maybe with a specific product example, how we are supposedly getting ripped off by tariffs and how it can be fixed and when we would see the benefits of it?
Well, we as a country have been ripped off for years and years, decades and decades, and you've covered it on your show. I've seen it. Canada's a disaster for us. We lose close to $200 billion with Canada. Nobody did anything. Nobody says that with Canada that they charge our farmers. Think of this. They have for dairy products, some dairy products, 270% tariff. Nobody knows that. Nobody
Okay, break that down to like common terms. So our farmers may have a product such as what, and we sell it to Canada.
So we want to sell milk into Canada, and they throw a 270% price increase on the milk.
Which means we don't have much of a market.
Which means we don't sell milk in Canada. It's almost, it's called a monetary tariff.
There's a lot of intrigue surrounding the release of the Epstein files, Martin Luther King files, John F. Kennedy files. Some current and former FBI agents are saying, some of them telling me, that they feel the FBI establishment came out ahead in the standoff sort of with the New York FBI field office over releasing the records and your Attorney General Pam Bondi demanding them but not getting all that she wanted. Is that process still on track? I think that's one of the most often questions I've been asked the last couple of days, to release these records on Epstein, MLK, and JFK.
Well, Pam Bondi's done a phenomenal job in every respect. And there could have been some holdback. I haven't heard too much about it, but they could. But the bottom line is the records are getting out. The Kennedy records are getting out. Those are the ones they really wanted to see the most, were the Kennedys.
You can watch more of our exclusive interview with President Trump on the Full Measure YouTube channel. For Full Measure, I'm Sharyl Attkisson.
Thank you, Sharyl, and you can catch Full Measure every Sunday at 8:30 a.m. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to watch more videos from Fox, Illinois.